Welcome to Cape Point, one of the most breathtaking destinations in Cape Town, South Africa. From its stunning ocean views and iconic lighthouse to incredible hiking trails and rich history, Cape Point is a must-see for travelers. Join me as we explore everything this magical place has to offer in this 12-minute guide to Cape Point. It's going to be a ride to the point where we take off heading up to the lighthouse. Don't forget to get your cameras ready because you're going to see beautiful animals like zebras and beautiful mountain views. The city itself and the vegetation is amazing. Hi everyone, today we are at Cape Point, part of the famous Table Mountain National Park and located on the Cape Peninsula. Known for its rugged cliffs and unique biodiversity, Cape Point offers visitors a chance to connect with nature and soak in some of the most stunning views in South Africa. This incredible landmark is also rich in maritime history and is often associated with the meeting point of the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Although this isn't technically true, the sense of adventure and natural beauty here is unparalleled. Getting to Cape Point is half the adventure. From Cape Town, take a scenic drive along Chapman's Peak Drive or the False Bay coast. These routes offer incredible photo opportunities, so make time to stop along the way. Located within the Cape of Good Hope Nature Reserve, Cape Point is about an hour and a half from Cape Town. Entrance fees support the conservation of this pristine environment, home to unique wildlife and vegetation like the iconic fynbos. The Cape Point Lighthouse is a must-see. You can hike up the steep path or take the Flying Dutchman funicular for a more relaxed ascent. From the top, enjoy panoramic views of the rugged coastline and open ocean. It's a photographer's dream. Apparently, this was also a place where we found some tourists who were Muslims making their prayers to their God, Allah. What a location to have a serene moment with your creator. Even though not yet at the top of the lighthouse, this is the landing spot where everyone gets to board or pay for the bus ride to the top of the lighthouse. There is a restaurant, there is a trash area, there is a restroom, a gift shop, plenty of place to park your cars, as well as areas to take iconic pictures. We actually got here when the bus ride office was actually closing, and so we got to pay for the last bus heading up to the lighthouse. It was 5:45 p.m. at this time. This is the old lighthouse, built in 1859. While it's no longer in operation due to its location being too high and often shrouded in mist, the views from here are absolutely spectacular. For nature lovers, Cape Point offers hiking trails like the Shipwreck Trail, where you can discover remnants of ships that met their fate on these treacherous shores. Keep an eye out for wildlife like baboons, ostriches, and even antelopes and zebras. This spot is perfect for taking in the dramatic cliffs and endless ocean views. Don't forget to bring your camera or smartphone. You want to capture these memories. You can actually get a 360 view of the ocean whilst at the top of the lighthouse. Just a short drive or hike from Cape Point is the Cape of Good Hope, the southwesternmost point of Africa. This area holds historical significance as a landmark for sailors navigating the treacherous waters of Cape centuries ago. The view from the top of the lighthouse is truly amazing. Look at how high we had to climb up to get to this lighthouse. Before now, we were told that it was jam-packed and that even though it was time for them to close, it was still a perfect time to enjoy the views whilst we were only very few at the top of the lighthouse. Being surrounded by endless blue skies, 360 view all around was just magical. The color of the sea, listening to the waves, the sea beating against the rocks. This was spectacular. You could even see a distinction of green water, white water, and blue water. This is truly nature at its best. This telescope offers a much more closer view of the ocean, but you have to drop in 5 rand. Standing here at the Cape of Good Hope is truly humbling. The waves crashing against the rocks and the unspoiled beauty of the coastline makes it one of the most iconic spots in South Africa. Getting to the lighthouse was somewhat tiring because so many people always get to this point and have to catch their breath. But once you look up at the view, you get to forget the strenuous exercise of getting to the lighthouse. As you descend down the lighthouse, make sure to use the stairway route as opposed to the motorable route, because the motorable road gives you a feeling as though you get to run down the hill. Here are a few tips to make the most of your visit to Cape Point. First, arrive early to avoid crowds and enjoy the peaceful scenery. Second, dress in layers as the weather here can change quickly. Finally, respect the wildlife, especially the baboons. They are fascinating but can be aggressive, so keep your food out of sight. Even though many believe Cape Point is the meeting point of the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean, Cape Agulhas is truly the point where these oceans meet. Cape Agulhas is the true southernmost point of the African continent, and it's located approximately 176 kilometers southeast of Cape Town, South Africa. While the proximity of Cape Point and the Cape of Good Hope often leads to confusion between the two, they are distinct in several ways. Cape Point is a towering cliff with a lighthouse offering sweeping views, while the Cape of Good Hope is a flatter, more rugged area known for its beaches and wildlife. The Cape of Good Hope and Cape Point is ranked number 7 out of 14 things to do in Cape Town. The Cape of Good Hope is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts and offers hiking, surfing, angling, picnicking, beaching, and cycling opportunities against the spectacular view of the ocean. The original lighthouse was built in 1859 on the Gamma Peak, the summit of Cape Point, 238 meters above sea level. This made it very ineffective in mist, which mandated the establishment of the second lighthouse at 87 meters. The newer lighthouse, built in 1914, is the most powerful on the South African coast. Cape Point is a perfect destination for families, solo travelers, and couples alike. Whether you're here for the history, the hiking, or just to take in the views, Cape Point is an experience you'll never forget. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Cape Point, one of Cape Town's most iconic attractions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Cape Point experiences in the comments below. Until next time, happy exploring! From me to you, I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys!